So one day Steve texts me and he says he has some time off work in the spring, and then he's asking if I wanted to come out and see his zone.
I was like insanely stressed to bring him out to my zone. It's like, oh man, like I do have a zone that I'm really stoked on, but like he's done the jaw drop, he's done his X Games stuff. I'm like, well, I do have this little zone where I built a thing last year. And I was kind of expecting him to be like, cool line, dude. Like, yeah, that's really cool. I'll think about it. Yeah, and never hear from him again.
I had never seen terrain like that before. And we just got out of the car and I was just like straight on it. And we started walking around and
I just saw his like eyes were lighting up. He was like, oh, I could see him looking around like, boom, line there, line there, line there.
Yeah. Hip into it. Dude, I think this goes.
So like right off the bat, he's like, I see a tree, I want to ride down that tree. I'm like, okay.
But I could see the fallen tree and I was like, whoa, that fallen tree works. And there's another one down there. Okay, let's see if that works.
And then he's like, I want to land here, then I want to land on skinny.
And we got down there and I'm like, okay, there's the roller. Oh, holy shit, imagine if this lines up. And we get down there, I'm like, what? It lines up, this is the craziest line ever. And I was just kind of losing my mind.
And it was cool because he wanted to incorporate all the fallen trees and make it like skinnies, slabs, and like a tilt of the hat towards New World Disorder and all the OGs that came before us.
I love how it like goes a bit like back and forth.
It's all there, and I like to kind of just put on some cool music and just vibe and just be kind of spontaneous and just see what the nature is giving you. And that might change the next day, but sometimes it just clicks and you're like, okay, that's what's happening.
Like his vision is insane. Like he's not a crazy person. He's just a really, really good biker with an insane vision.
And as we got to the bottom and we saw the line went from top to bottom, we were just, okay, this is happening.
I was just like, dude, think on it. Like, this is a massive undertaking. It's gonna take us like weeks or a long time. He's like, consider this my commitment. We're in. And yeah, that started the build. And
So ever since I saw BC and Northshores in the movies as a kid, I always tried to replicate those builds and visions back in Norway.
Buddy.
oh, brother.
And it's just kind of unreal to now be here and splitting cedar and building what I saw 20 years ago.
Hey, buddy. Let me get up there.
I think one of my highlights was watching Brage split his first piece of cedar.
So I feel the pressure now. 4 cameras.
It was one of the sickest moments ever.
Nice. Oh, holy fuck.
I mean, I've been dreaming about that.
Dude. Fuck, I'm stoked.
That first split was just, okay, that's what's happening now. And I was hooked straight away. We just wanted to split and split and split.
Buddy!
We're looking at the wooden architecture we got going on here, and it's beautiful.
We're nailing in some fucking slats. So I've been a fan of Steve's building and riding for years. He has a really unique way of looking at terrain for super gnarly features. It was so cool to finally build together and combine visions. We've had our ways of building back in Norway, but building here with the Canadians, we definitely learned a lot, and I think we all learned something from each other. It was honestly like being in a dream world, you know? Everyone just wants to build and get at it, and you just get to meet so many amazing people and just loves digging and loves building, and we all just became this tight crew, and it gets to a point you forget almost what you're doing. You're just like in it together on this mission to finish this vision.
Get him, August.
It may seem like really hard work, but we just have the best times ever. Yeah, it really is the best time ever. It's just, you almost can't explain it, you gotta experience it.
Hey, how's it going there?
It was really cool having both of our gals out there. Taylor and Kelsey, like they were out there working. like just as hard as we were. Like
Oh, he's smiling.
they rappelled off and they had cleared out a whole path that maybe would have taken us an entire day. To have a team like that really saved a lot of time.
What works best with that one? And that's fucking sweet, right?
It's such a process, and when we're doing the rock work, there's just so many little things, and you'd be rappelling off a cliff and you forgot one thing like a wire wheel, nothing works. Like you got a wire wheel off that nut so you can screw it down, and if you don't, then it spins, you screw the whole bridge up.
The whole thing. It's spinning the whole thing?
Boom, back an hour. Sun goes down, day's done, everything's pushed.
What's happening right here? Fuck.
A lot of rest, not a lot of building, no success, and the worst of all, everyone sucks. That guy's got sniffles.
So earlier in the spring, I found this rock and I just knew I had to ride it. I didn't really know how, but I just knew I had to get on this rock.
Hey, buddy.
And there's a big fallen tree right beside it, and I want to put the tree on the rock as a skinny. But how to get that tree on the rock, I didn't really know. It was a really heavy tree. So luckily, Taylor's dad, Jody, working with machines his whole life, he knows a couple things about lifting heavy shit.
Talked to Brage, he was very excited about this tree that he had found beside a rock. I didn't understand the why. What are we doing here? What's with the rock and the bike and the tree? And so it kind of became almost a challenge. Maybe he meant it that way by asking me if I could do it. And I'm like, I know I can do it.
It was suddenly getting real. He just pulled in an engine hoist, generators, a bunch of ropes.
Usually pretty just wrap.
And it was just suddenly under tension. And you can see just everything just moving and making noise.
Holy fuck.
And we're just kind of just waiting to see what would happen.
I could tell that there was zero experience into heavy lifting with the crew that I had to work with.
We just kept trying and trying and trying, and
chaos followed a few times after that.
What happened there?
we were kind of just forgetting about how dangerous this actually was. I mean, there's so much tension.
There we go.
Trees falling, ropes breaking. At one point I was flown off the road into the rocks.
All of us were just like so on the mission on getting that log on the rock.
The first time the rope broke and the 4,000-pound tree hit the ground, we thought the second time was gonna work.
As soon as this log was moving, it was kind of like, it was getting quiet. It was like time was stopping. You almost get like as much adrenaline building as you get from riding.
There was a good chance somebody was going to get hurt if we kept going the way we were going. They wanted that tree on there at what cost, to the point where we had to stop. I had to say we got to stop. I don't think you guys would have stopped until that tree was on that day, but we needed to take a break and regroup with a better idea what we're up against.
We couldn't stop there. I had to ride that rock. We had to get that tree onto the rock.
From an outsider looking in before I met him, like you see Planet Alaska, you see his X Games, and you don't see the process behind it. You don't realize how calculated he is. Like you think he's just eating himself off cliffs and just balls to the wall, which he is, but he's all confidence, and that confidence comes from having an insane skill set.
So the whole line down to the bottom was really obvious to me. It all like just lined up with perfect fallen trees and cool looking slabs, but the last feature was a little bit unclear.
Like the hardest challenge for me was when he looked at that bottom double drop.
Coolest one was the double drop to the big landing, but I was a little bit unsure. I'd never built anything like that before.
And he's like, can you build me a landing here?
Yeah, I just cut that out and I take the top, and that would be one stringer.
Like I knew how big it was gonna be, and like that was looming over me for the entire build.
And I was like, really? I was like, yep, we can build that. And I was like, okay, let's do it.
I'm like, man, if I can't make this happen, I'm gonna fuck this whole build up. There's no way we could have done it without the help of people that just wanted to be a part of it. Some days we had 12, 15 people out working for 12 hours a day, 7 till 7.
Nice. Fuck yeah, dude, insane one.
Couple of slats, happiness. This thing's coming together so fast, bro. Too fast.
Back in Norway, we're usually just a few people out digging, but over here the building scene is crazy.
We're gonna put that log on that rock for the 5th time we've tried. We got a engine hoist anchored to the rock. I don't know. I mean, it's good. And then we're gonna use that side by side. We're gonna give it a pull. And with a little luck, a couple olays, it might just happen. Things were different. The guys were prepared. This was a 4,000-pound tree. People could get hurt.
It's lifting.
My mountain biking experience is very limited, but I had no idea how much work the mountain bike guys would put through to get a job like this pulled off.
Slow, 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 slow.
Fuck yeah.
Don't say that yet.
We're not done yet, Brage. We've been here before. Yeah, to put this type of skill onto a mountain, it takes a lot of work.
Fuck yeah.
It was quite an achievement. We all felt pretty good about it.
After finally getting that log on the rock, all I wanted to do was go in the woods and make a bunch of planks. I was just learning how to make the cedar planks and just wanted to keep that going and get better at it. And it was just so fun, just absolutely loving it. Trying to find the best logs, figuring out like how to do it, and started getting better and better.
Oh, dude!
And it was just so satisfying, I couldn't stop.
Oh, insane! Holy shit, man!
It didn't take me long to realize that Brage's schedule wasn't very accurate.
The build usually takes way longer than you think.
Okay.
And now my filmers has almost turned into my main builders because they usually show up to film and then it's a couple more weeks of building. But it's actually perfect because they know exactly what I want now and it's working good. They're killing it.
I'm not exactly sure how many days it took in the end, but I think in Brage's head it was a 2-day project.
Hey, buddy. Hey. Dog stack.
Oh, the crew is really fun to work with. Through sweat and tears and laughter that the job gets pulled off.
The roofs we gotta put around here.
I guess if you know what it's going to look like in the end, it's the work is irrelevant, really. It went on for a couple of weeks, really, and it was a fun project, and I met a lot of good people. Yeah, and the odd party. The crew likes to celebrate. They all fit right in around here.
Sounds like shit.
The whole line was really starting to come together with all the structures and the woodwork, and there's one thing left, and that was a bunch of slabs. So we really just had to go completely manic.
There we go.
Is that gold?
Yeah, we found gold, and Steve milled some of the biggest planks I've ever seen. It looks like it's gonna take you flat. Hey everybody.
You know what time it is, bro? We're out there, middle of nowhere, fucking building fucking fully fucking sick lines, bro.
A lot of the times I would get to the other side of the valley and honestly be lost for words. I'd never seen anything like it. It was like a big mountain ski line on rock and wood. It looked like an art piece. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it sometimes. It was just something I'd never seen before. It was honestly a dreamline.
That was a little scary from coming at my angle. I've never really seen that before, so I seen him run a chainsaw and a sledgehammer and a pickaxe, but I had at this point not seen him ride a bike, so it was worrisome at first.
Okay, dropping.
So I grew up watching all the Northshore Extreme videos with all the slow jank and skinnies, and I'm still so inspired by that, especially now being here in the area building and filming. But I think it's really cool to mix it with a bit of new school flow, maybe a bit more my way. Bit of a crazy combination when you have to like hit uphill skinnies fast and... But it's kind of what I'm looking for. It's a cool mixture. Are everyone ready for dropping in 10?
Wind is still pretty chill, so yeah, we're ready.
Okay, drop it in 10.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I just did a roll first. It was kind of spooky. I think I'm gonna remove a plank almost.
You must be chopped.
Er du fett, eller? Next level.
Okay, drop it in 10. That's a little better.
He went from scary to exciting to joy. He pulled it off with skill and no problems at all.
Fuck yeah. Sick.
Oh my god, dude. How's the corner, Axel? Pretty sick.
Fuck yeah. Sick, yeah, it works good.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's fucking go have a beer.
Another feature done.
Boom.
Oh.
Sometimes you end up getting lost in all the building and just suddenly it's time to ride the thing. A lot of the times you have this full image on how you think it's gonna ride, and the second you get on your bike and you ride into the feature, you're like, oh, that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, there was a feeling when I was trying to unlock that line where I was just like, you gotta be in the headspace to do it. And I just kind of wasn't in it that day because all I could see was like hitting those rocks and dying.
The weather window on that line was really crazy. We wanted to shoot it without the sun. It was really windy during the day. And it was so open with no trees, so we definitely didn't want it to ride it in the wind. So that kind of gave us like an hour and a half in the evening. And it was kind of like nerve-wracking waiting for that hour, and it was like, okay, now it's time to go. And it was time to get up there and just get on the skinnies. It was pretty full on.
Dropping in 5 seconds.
Hit that A-frame, it felt good, but as soon as I landed, I was like, I'm not gonna make that turn. It is a bit of riding I haven't done so much. Every time I ride it, I learn something new. Yeah, I think so. The rock just slips, or I need to go slower. Or so to me as a rider, it's really fun. Like it's really refreshing to ride this kind of stuff.
I said before we dropped in, I said the biggest mistake will be thinking that this A-frame isn't gonna suck. And it sucked so much.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Really big features, really technical stuff. And, you know, if you screwed up on 2 to 3 parts of this line, you're probably gonna be super killed, straight up.
Alrighty, drop it in 10.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Holy fuck! It worked! I've just been really drawn to building something that if you can just ride it, that's enough.
All right.
And that just really fuels it for me, fuels the fire so much. This line is scary.
Holy
What the fuck? It started getting darker and I could really start feeling my leg now. It started swelling up. So we called it that day. And as soon as I kind of like stopped, my leg just went bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was like, holy fuck.
It's a log area with shit everywhere.
The whole next day, I was like icing, leg up, walk for 10 minutes, back to, and it was just doing that cycle the whole day. Just like looking up at the line, just like, when is the wind gonna stop? Are we gonna get this window? Going kind of manic, but sometimes that's what it needs to be to get in it too, so.
That's so fucking sick. Dude, I love that.
And suddenly it was that time. Suddenly it was 8 o'clock. The sun went away, gear up, and somehow we got the leg moving, and it wasn't really more to fuck around on. It was time to hit it.
Det var en gitarrkula.
Motorhead.
All right.
I was listening to Motorhead by Motorhead, and I had it in one AirPod, and I was listening to that song the whole day, and I was just in it. And it's not even like I'm listening to the lyrics or listening to the song. It's just kind of just like lock into your own world. I remember that first day, and we got down to the camp. It was almost midnight. We were all like going to bed, we're getting ready for tomorrow. And I was like, whoa, what is that noise? And I just, whoa, the AirPod is still in, and Motorhead was still playing as loud the whole night since the session without me noticing.
Yeah, yeah.
That was clean.
Yeah.
How'd it feel?
Yeah, pretty good.
Fuck yeah.
Scary as fuck. All right, we all good? Yep. All right,
buddy.
rolling.
It looks so aggressive and sick.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think we need anything more up here then.
No.
We got the cable, we got the
that back
drone, we got
That'd be sick, yeah. Or were you thinking about riding more?
You know, I'm good, man. I think I've missed too many steps. Let's get the best shots.
All right.
The best light. Like, this is fucked.
Hey there, buddy. Well, there we go. There's a lot of elevation loss.
I think the most insane thing is still that double drop. What people will never see is like how much you have to pull to get to that, and the fact that when you're on top, you can't see the landing.
Sick, sick. I think I'm gonna just ride it from here. So when you were standing on the top of that double drop, you couldn't see the last landing. And it looked like you would fully jump to the flat. But you knew the landing was down there, but it was just really tricking with my mind.
And Brage was like, I trust that when I land here, I'll see it.
And as I was standing there at the double drop, I was like, fuck it, you know what to do. Just get up there, get into it, and you'll know exactly what to do. But yeah, it also, I love that stuff. Like, there's only one way to find out, and that is to try, and that's the feeling I live for.
Kind of funny, I was so excited to see that bottom drop after building it. And I was like, hell yeah, this is gonna be sick. I can't wait to see this. And he's like, dude, I want you up top with me. Fuck. Damn it. But also at the same time, like that meant so much to me that he wanted to have me up top with him.
Are we ready for dropping in 10?
We are ready. Drop in 10.
So that.
Pretty ominous GoPro video. Like, we said a couple words, I gave him a hug, I'm like, you got this, and then I just knew to like shut up and just let him be in his own process.
Bro, get that shit. Fucking do it.
That shit, dude.
Okay, I'll call it.
Yeah, dude.
All day.
All right, dropping in 10.
Get it.
Holy fuck! Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting up at the top, and all I just hear is like, I was like, ah! I almost broke my legs like 6 times running down the run.
Fuck yes, dude. We built that shit and it worked. The vision came to life.
I was so freaking excited for him. I get like emotional, dude. It was insane. Like that much work and to see the line go was fucking sick.
Insane. Feels so sick dropping into it.
The impulse.
Fucking dude,
like nothing.
Bit of a pull on that fucking first one. Yeah, I was like, whoa. That feeling of like just being able to ride it is just, I don't know, I can't even describe it. It's the best feeling ever. And especially just coming down to the bottom and just having the whole crew there, everyone that's been helping, everyone that's been a part of it. It would be impossible without those guys.
It works, but it's not really.
It was really special having Taylor there too. Kind of crazy to be thrown right into that world. She handled it like a boss. And that line to me was just like, I just had to ride that snake from top to bottom. And I mean, that was probably one of the sickest feelings I ever had on my bike.
I think so many people will never experience like how intense of a moment that was. That line is ridiculous.
I'm riding, bro. So good.